Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. Okay, so this is also going to talk about how not to self sabotage yourself. This week is about self care. Watch your mouth on Thursday. Don't deceive yourself. Make sure you take the time to rest, to recover, right? Don't deceive others. This is also saying self care is this new moon in Taurus. Happy new moon in Taurus. Try not to think. The past has brought you to where you're at today. Using your voice is going to be really great in how you express yourself. Words are going to cut deep, powerful this week. Remember, there's if you were traveling yesterday, it probably wasn't the best day because you're in a lot of stoplights. This is also about becoming more aware of what you may need to sacrifice to have a new beginning, to gain material and spiritual prosperity. You could be gaining a new commitment and community. You could be working in getting a new position, okay? Or focusing on becoming that leader that you want to be, whether this is with a person or somebody you work with. Take the qualities on of an authority. Number 4, becoming powerful in what you're doing, okay? Like a commitment with others, rejoice in celebration. So this is also about you playing this week as well. Your foundations and achievements have brought you to where you're at to have this new beginning of what the past was that this, maybe somebody deceived you in the past and now you're able to move forward. This is also talking about, okay, for the next until about June, things are going to slowly change and transform mentally. You won't be so mentally stuck. All right. You're having a sense of awareness at this time. Number 1, a new beginning in how you're seeing things. Your perspective on how value, worth, and self-esteem are changing right now, which is really great. You're looking at ways that you have been deceiving yourself and sacrificing, whether this is in a codependent relationship with another person or not. But it looks to me like this is mostly like you're on track. You have been in a preparation stage. Even if you want to say your conditions are not right, they are actually ideal at this time. What else? So let's see. We have the world. So if you're looking and seeking, your community is also going to talk about where you're working. It's going to be a very fun atmosphere, okay? So if you're looking for something at this time, it's going to be something that you love to do, all right? And it's coming in. And so looking at one direction, right? Taking that focus into one area. One of the cards mentioned that keeping your focus on that, all right? So remember not to let your inner conflicts come in play here, right? Don't let the past take over. And releasing anything that has caused you any disturbance, right? The idealized image. Your personality may have been split with another person or something along the lines of that. You could have been with an abusive person in the past and has shown you how you are not going to betray yourself, right? You're going to work on taking good care of yourself, especially for this week if you aren't, working on your rest and rejuvenation, contemplation, self-care, looking at the value of what you purchase as well, finding value, being a little more articulate, right? And am I going to really wear this? Is it really worth that amount? Okay. Your self-esteem is boosting right now as well, since you're becoming more aware with who you are and not with other people. This is more of an internal mental dialogue you're having here right now, allowing your anxieties to give you chronic worry or take over. Working more on the rest as well. Let's see. So this is about accepting yourself where you're at, knowing that you have been in the past limiting aspects where you may have limited yourself. Or also somebody had, and the person could have been a younger person who's immature that had deceived you. But you've gained awareness through the situation. You're moving forward. You've become a strong, good person. You're allowing your moral integrity to show here. This is more of a career card, going for what you want at this time in that one direction. Your foundation will change. This is a really big deal right here, this spread, because your sacrifice, though, is, not to, you may have to sacrifice something. I know this is something that you want to get off the ground, whether it's something that's a side thing that you have vision for, but it says here lack of completion in the world. So it's not finished. Whatever long-term project right now, relationship or career, it is not done. So if you're asking about a relationship, and then this can also be about work, right, as well. So you're not quite there at where you want to be in your vision of what you plan on doing for long term. Maybe this is a short-term career aspect, all right? Or the fact that you have some authority in your life and you're having to deal with that person. Whether somebody wants to have authority over you that has deceived you, you're not allowing that to affect you right now. Using your voice, working with your words, all right? Being careful with what you say. Like I said, very powerful, direct, concise, to the point, right? A little more of that. I know for Libras, for all the cardinal signs, they're affected this week, massively. We have the Three of Pentacles. This is about a beginning of a project, working with a team, playing a role in your efforts are going to get recognized. So your fate is currently tied to others. Yes. Oh my goodness. Everybody, okay, was in a fated moment yesterday for most of the signs. So something was fated there, or it could be this week. Improvement of circumstances. Your circumstances are improving right now, whether this is money or a difficult relationship with it. Your problems are going to get solved here, okay? You could have felt stressed or feel stagnation, but this is saying here too, taking a recharge, taking a healthier time to replenish your strength. We had the rest and rejuvenate. Doing more of that. Don't doubt yourself at this time. You have the Six of Pentacles. Motivation, keeping your motivation and what you're doing. Remember not to get ahead of yourself. Okay, don't allow things to, don't get your head too big. Be humble here. You have the Star. This is also about you're abandoning something, and this can be also a period of destruction that has stripped you bare of beliefs, right? You have held yourself back through limiting beliefs. I think you have sacrificed things, foundation, right? Creating that achievement using your skill sets, and that has set you back because you had too many challenges. And so now you're able to use that to your advantage at this time, the Star. Finding hope and healing. I'll give you one more. Somebody's intuition's blocked, inconsistency and silence. If this is another person, this is also on a period too where it could be because Mars is in Aries, anything squared in a trine is usually a quiet silence, like a break. All right, maybe you take a break. It's like a mental break from words, from people, or people to you if you're not getting a response back. And also somebody could also be avoiding confrontation because they don't want to have a fight. Maybe they know they have deceived you if this was a person. If not, this is also saying, I think you've become aware of the situation if it was with a person in the past, but this looks more of a career, collective, looking at ways this new beginning's coming for you to make money, to gain celebration in your life, right? New friends, new people, acquaintances. Yeah, somebody was selfish. And the next card we have is love, compassion, overflowing emotions. You're going to have new love coming in. This could be love and compassion for yourself or with a new relationship to receive, and just you're basically reopening your heart, learning forgiveness at this time. So I think this week is all about self-care. Like I said, watch your words this week. Looks to me, because of the square coming out of mental conflicts of yourself or with where you have been and how you haven't been believing in yourself, right, as well.